Hello, everyone. Welcome to the All Day Football Show. I'm your host, Jackson Kellogg, and today we'll be getting into week 3 of my game picks. So, getting right into it. So, last week's results, I'm so proud of myself from last week. I picked 14 and 2. I got 14 picks right, 2 wrong. My 2 picks that were wrong were, for some reason, I picked the Vikings to beat the Colts. I don't know why I thought that. And I picked the Saints to beat the Raiders, and the Raiders had a pretty nice upset win against the Saints. So my total record for the season right now is 22 and 10. The game that I'm not surprised what happened, Packers, they absolutely obliterated the Lions. I thought it was going to be like a normal Lions-Packers game to start when the Lions had like a 17-7 lead, and then it just went nowhere from there as the Packers got like... They won, I think it was 42-21 was the final score. So, absolutely obliterated. So, Thursday, I ran out of time to do this full video. So, I did a quick Thursday night pick where I picked the Jaguars. Yeah, that pick didn't go too well, as the Dolphins played pretty well against the Jaguars. I thought Ryan Fitzpatrick wasn't going to be himself, but he was. He pulled the Fitz magic and got the win down in Jacksonville. So, Patriots Raiders, I think it's in Foxborough. Gonna be an easy win for the Patriots. Yes, the Raiders beat the Saints on Monday Night Football, but we don't know if the Raiders are pretenders yet or if they actually are this good. So we'll find out in this game, but I think the Patriots defense is going to scheme a way to take out Darren Waller. And then Cam Newton's just going to do what Cam Newton does and take over that Raiders defense. Steelers, Texans. I got the Texans winning this one. Yes, I know I've been overly high on the Texans than most people, but I have to be. I picked Deshaun Watson as my MVP this year, so I got to hope that the Texans can pull through. I definitely think they can in this game against the Steelers. The Steelers had a close game against the Broncos, even though they lost a whole bunch of their starters. So that wasn't a very convincing win for me. And hopefully the Texans can find a way to capitalize on that this week. Colts Jets. I don't think the Jets win a game this year, to be honest. Would this be a game that I think they win? Possibly. But other than this game and maybe the Dolphins at home, I don't see the Jets winning any other games this year. And the Colts are just going to take advantage of this. Probably run the ball with Jonathan Taylor right down the Jets' throat and just take the easy win. Bills, Rams. I got the Rams winning this one. I think the Bills have had some close games recently, and as high as everyone is on the Bills, I was at the start of the season, but their 2 wins so far haven't been convincing for me. It was a good game against the Jets, but not great, and the Dolphins game was too close for comfort. So this will be a good test for both of these teams to tell whether they're contenders or pretenders, but I think the Rams pull through with a team that looks like they did back when they went to the Super Bowl. Cleveland versus Washington, 2 teams that have had a history of suck. Who comes out of this one? The Browns. They just have the better roster. Kevin Stefanski's finally figuring out how to put Baker Mayfield into situations that help the team. Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb are just going to pound the ball for the Browns, and it'll be a quick, easy win against Washington unless Dwayne Haskins can pick apart the Browns' defense, which I don't think he'll be able to do. Eagles, Bengals. Technically based off of records, you wouldn't really call this an upset, but I'm going to go with the Bengals for the win here. Joe Burrow looked pretty good in his Thursday night matchup against the Browns. Threw the ball 61 times, and he looked great. Definitely looked like the Bengals' future quarterback. Now, the Eagles, on the other hand, have had some big troubles recently. Injuries, a lot of issues going on in the locker room. Eagles they got their Super Bowl and they've just gone downhill ever since. Hot take: look for Jalen Hurts to start a game this year. Calling it. Vikings Titans. Man, I thought the Vikings were going to be a little bit more competitive this year, but I guess not. Kirk Cousins is not the quarterback for them. He'll probably lose his job by the end of this year. Titans, on the other hand, though, are going to cruise with Derrick Henry. Just run the ball, get that play-action game going. They're without A.J. Brown for this game, though, so it'll be a little bit tougher. Any Corey Davis holders in fantasy should start them against that Vikings secondary that is just absolutely atrocious. Probably a quick, easy win for the Titans. Bears Falcons. The Falcons. 28-3 was still so much better. Despite the fact that they blew that huge of a lead against the Cowboys of all teams. Falcons still win. Bears are still trying to find their identity with Trubisky, and they barely beat a Giants team that might also not win a game this year. Giants-Niners. The 49ers are still going to find a way to win with Nick Mullins at quarterback, which is going to be absolutely sad. Nick Mullins, I have a feeling, when he loses his contract with the Niners, is probably going to get a good offer from somewhere to compete for a starting job. That would not surprise me, as he played pretty decently when Jimmy G went down with that ACL 2 years ago. But he'll probably get a win against the Giants here in a defense that is absolutely atrocious and just lost Saquon Barkley for the year. Buccaneers, Broncos. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. I actually don't know who the Broncos are starting at quarterback this week. They signed Blake Bortles earlier this week, but I don't think they're going to have him start, especially with he's only been there for like 2 days. So that's not a good sign for the Broncos. Buccaneers are just going to go in there, get a quick, easy win against a team that just fell apart due to injuries. Panthers Chargers. I'm going to go with the Chargers. How do you... Oh, poor Tyrod. Tyrod can't catch a break. But good for Justin Herbert. He almost got a win in his first career start with no preparation. Now he got a whole week of preparation. He's going to go in, beat a Panthers defense that doesn't know how to stop any offense. And Teddy Bridgewater is just going to fall into a world of trouble without Christian McCaffrey for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Lions, Cardinals. All I have to say is DeAndre Hopkins and no starting cornerbacks for the Lions. I think Justin Coleman's still out. I'm pretty sure Trufont's still out. And I think Okuda's also. I think all three of their starting corners are still out. And even if they are, none of them are going to be able to cover DeAndre Hopkins. So watch for DeAndre Hopkins to get like 12 receptions, 170 yards, and a touchdown, maybe 2. And then Kyler Murray to rush for like 80 yards on 10 carries. So going to be a bloodbath for the Lions, as they're just going to get killed on all sides of the ball by the Cardinals. Cowboys Seahawks. This is going to be a fun game, as the Cowboys have been a pretty high-scoring offense. They ran into a little bit of trouble against the Rams in Week 1, but they found their footing, scoring 40 points against the Falcons. I do have the Seahawks winning this game, though, just because I think the Seahawks offense is better than the Cowboys offense at the moment. Russell Wilson is looking like an MVP candidate as always, but right now he's the front runner for it. No Mahomes, no Lamar Jackson. It's Russell Wilson right now. And the Seahawks are going to try and cruise through this game and get a win against the Cowboys team that's just trying to stay alive in the division. Packers Saints. Saints had a tough loss against the Raiders on Monday Night Football. We're going to go with the Saints to get the win here, though. I still have faith in Drew Brees. I think this is his last go-around. They're still my Super Bowl pick, as bad as it looks. They'll find their footing. The Saints haven't always been the best, though, in September, so they'll get their footing down the line. They'll look better when Michael Thomas comes back. Monday Night Football, Ravens-Chiefs. Probably going to be a top 3 game when you look back at the end of this year between Patriots, Seahawks, Ravens, Chiefs, and Chiefs, Saints. I think those are going to be the best 3 games this year, and this is the second of them. I'm going to give it to the Chiefs because I think Mahomes is better than Lamar Jackson. Mahomes has more weapons than Lamar Jackson does, and I think the Chiefs' defense, all they have to do is hold Lamar Jackson a little bit, and they'll be able to secure the win against the Ravens on Monday Night Football. It's going to be a very good game, though. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a little late, but it's before the game's on Sunday, so better than nothing. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you subscribe and leave a like if you haven't already. Hope you all have a great weekend. Get ready for football Sunday, and let's go Patriots.